Vanessa's Butterfly by Laura Charlotte. Vanessa had known the special meaning of her name since she was 2. Vanessa means butterfly. As a little girl, Vanessa drew hundreds of butterfly pictures. She read dozens of books about butterflies. At night, she wore butterfly pajamas. Her favorite bedtime story was The Butterfly Catcher. Vanessa was old enough to help out around the house. She watered the flowers because it was a chance to watch the butterflies in the flower garden along the fence in the backyard. One morning, as Vanessa was watering the flowers, a bright yellow and black butterfly flew up into the air. "Oh, please don't fly away," she said under her breath.
Now you may read the rest of the story by yourself.
Okay.
Tell me the important things that happen in the story.
So she found out her name actually meant like butterfly, and like when she likes doing tour like watering the garden, and then one day she found this butterfly and she wanted to catch it, but she thought it should be free, so she let it go. She thought she was supposed to be a butterfly watcher.
How does Vanessa feel about butterflies?
She feels like happy when she sees them, or and
How do you know she feels happy when she sees them?
because her name means butterfly, which she found out when she was 2. She just let it go.
What lesson do you think Vanessa learns in the story?
The lesson is probably let animals free and let animals free.
How does the lesson in this book make you think about what you do in your own life? What is the genre of this book?
Small movement.
How do you know?
Because this book feels like a story about how she knew her name was Butterfly, and then one day she was going to catch one, but she didn't.
Could you give me an example of descriptive language the writer uses to show what the butterfly is like? What does the writer do to keep you interested?
It uses describe.
The title of this book is Vanessa's Butterfly by Laura Charlotte. Okay. So Vanessa's name means butterfly. Could you read to find out? Okay, what happened? Alright, and when you get to this point, okay, you may start. Alright. Now, I need you to read the rest of the story. Can you tell me the important things that happen in the story? How does Vanessa feel about butterflies?
Really happy.
How do you know?
Because in the beginning, she knew what Vanessa means when she was 2 years old, and she had butterfly pajamas. She drew pictures of butterflies, and her favorite bedtime story was The Butterfly Catcher.
What lesson do you think Vanessa learned? Okay, what lesson do you think Vanessa learns in the story?
Don't need to be a butterfly catcher.
How does the lesson in this book make you think about what you do in your life?
That at home, when I play with my sister, we sometimes play like friends or something, and she wants to try to catch me, but in the book reminds me about those times.
For your reading unit in May, we thought it would be a good idea for me to introduce the topic for you. So in May, we're going to switch to reading biographies. Biographies. All right, turn to your neighbor. What do you know about biographies?
It talks about a person's life. Really boring. It talks about like a story.
Alright, eyes back on the board in 5, 4. Eyes back on the board. 3, 2. I'm waiting for all eyes on the board. 2 and 1. Alright, Ben, what is a biography?
It's about like a person's life. Yeah.
Person's life. Agree? Thumbs up if you agree.
Usually a famous. Yeah.
Usually a famous one.
Like Helen Keller.
Is it about a real person though?
Yes.
All right.
Always
Good
real.
job. Yeah. So we're gonna read a Reader's Theater script, okay? Because we're also practicing how to read fluently. And the script that I have for you guys is about a famous person. Okay? Yeah, you guys must have heard that today we're gonna study about Helen Keller. Yeah, I wanted this to be a secret, a surprise, but anyway, yes, you guessed it right. It's about Helen Keller. So, Ms. Parkas and I thought maybe, we would choose some of our best readers in this class to help me read the script. And so, if you see your name up on the screen, I want you to, your name will be next to the character that you will be reading. But everyone else will be reading along quietly, right? Because after we read the script, we'll be talking about what you have learned about Helen Keller. Okay, but before that, I know some of you may have read, a book about Helen Keller. Why don't you turn to a neighbor again and tell your neighbor what you know about her? EKP, eyes on the board over here in 5. Turn your bodies. 3, 2, over here where I am, and 1. All right. Let me see. Zachary, what do you know about Helen Keller? It doesn't matter if you're right or wrong.
Blind and deaf, but very smart, and she visited 6
Zachary, how about Morton? Do you know anything about Helen Keller? All right. Raise your hand if you want to say something. Yes.
She's
1, 2, 3, 4,
another one.
5. Last one, Eric.
It's kind of like before she got blind and deaf, she got actually ill, and then she became blind and deaf. She got sick.
Alright, so we're going to find out if everything you said today is true, alright? So, there we go. So, Daryl, you'll be the narrator. Sam, that's going to be me.
Everyone else is worse than all of that?
Helen Keller will be Rosin. Now,
Jeremy should be Joe.
could you remind me, let's try to remind ourselves, how should you sound like when you're reading a book or a line? How do you read a line? How do you read a script? How should you sound?
Like just normal times. Not like a robot, not
here, and just if you're talking to somebody.
Alright, you shouldn't sound like a robot. You shouldn't sound like you're actually the one saying the lines, correct? What else should you be doing when you're reading?
Oh, this is a question.
Yeah, hold your question. Oh, don't worry, I'll answer your question. Should you read fast or really slow?
Normal.
What's normal?
Like
Fast and fluid.
Say it again.
Fluid.
Alright, Eric said the word, a very good word. Fluid. How do you, yeah. Or I think it means fluently.
And why did it
Okay. Where should you pause? Should you pause when you see a comma? Should you pause?
have pause on a comma and full pause on a period?
Perfect. Alright. So for these guys, do you think you can do it?
Yes.
Let's see if everyone can do it. Loud enough so everyone can hear you. Now read it.
Joe, Sam, and Jill are best friends. They are in Joe's garage. Joe's dad is an inventor who has created a time machine. Last week, the kids decided to try it out. To their surprise, the time machine worked. They traveled back in time and met Benjamin Franklin.
What?
Our trip back in time to Philadelphia last week was really a blast.
Did you get in trouble for using the machine without your father's permission?
Yes. Actually, I haven't told my dad to try.
Speaking of time travel, I think I need to complete a report on Helen Keller by tomorrow. I sure could use some original material. Well, I suppose we could give it a shot.
I'm game.
Joe, Sam, and Jill step into the time machine and bolt the door shut. Okay, remember that first participated years in U.S. history to which one we transported. That's when Helen Keller received an honorary degree from Harvard University. Joe types the year 1956 on the control panel and pushes the start button. The machine begins to shake.
This shaking brings back memories.
Okay, hang on everyone. After a minute, the shaking stops. The kids open the door and climb out.
Hey, we landed at Harvard University in Cambridge, Massachusetts. Did you know Harvard has the largest academic library in the world?
No time to check things out at the library. Let's find Helen.
All right, before we continue, how are we reading? Are we reading like we're supposed to be reading?
Well, Jeremy's kind of not.
Okay, so Jeremy has to work on how he's reading. What do you think about Jackson's reading?
It's pretty good.
Pretty good. Why? Why do you think it's pretty good?
Because he didn't laugh.
He didn't laugh. And how did he sound? How was he reading his lines? How was he
sounded like a normal person.
Exactly, like he was the character. He was pausing in the right places. Right, he wasn't monotone. All right, so let's see if we can read it the way he does. All right. Shall we continue?
There's that Daryl. I think he's over with that group of people. It looks like they're congratulating her on receiving the degree. Let's get closer. The students walked closer to the group. The people began to leave. The kids see Helen Keller walking with her assistant, Polly Thompson. Miss Keller, may I speak to you for a moment? Helen Keller turned towards the direction of Jill's voice. Nice to meet you. I could use a cup of tea. Let's find a cafe. Helen, Polly, and the kids walk across the street and sit down at a cafe. And this is Miss Keller. Congratulations on receiving your honorary degree from Harvard. Would it be possible to ask you a few questions about your life?
Actually, Jill is doing a report about you for school. She procrastinated and needs to have it completed tomorrow.
My baby sister has her own way of communicating to let us know what she wants. That is similar to what I did. However, I would get frustrated and throw temper tantrums. That was difficult for my parents, and they didn't know what to do.
I heard that you were mischievous and like playing tricks on people. I like
playing tricks on my older brother.
You're right. One time I locked my mom in the bedroom for 3 hours. I felt sad about that now because my mom was alone. Did you have any sisters or brothers? When I was 5, my sister was 4. This was hard for me because now I didn't get all the attention. I get it. My baby sister is not even. She gets whatever she wants. Yeah. When I was 6 years old, my parents took me to Alexander Graham's Bell's office.
Didn't Dr. Bell invent the telephone?
Yes. He spent his life helping the deaf. What did Dr. Bell advise your parents? He said I was a very smart girl and they should hire a teacher from the Perkins Institute for the Blind. Did your parents hire someone? Yes, her name was Anne Sullivan. She helped me learn to fingerspell words into other people's hands. After working with Anne for a few months, my vocabulary increased to over 100 words. I also learned to read Braille.
It must have been hard to learn to speak when you couldn't hear sounds.
You're right, it was hard. When I was 9 years old, I began to learn to speak and read lips.
We're gonna hold that thought.
That doesn't make sense.
You're gonna read. You're gonna write that down on your post-it note later. Let's talk about Helen Keller's reader. What do we think about how Rosalind reads her lines?
Perfect.
Perfect. Any other ideas?
Good.
Good.
Okay.
So Rena, what do you think?
Fine. Good.
What do you think?
Kind of not expressions.
Do you think she sounds a little bit like a robot sometimes? What do you think, Rosalind?
Yeah.
All right.
I don't know when to put them on.
Let's see if. Try to pretend you're Helen Keller. How would you say these lines? Right?
Oh,
Yeah. Let's continue. Jill.
So, Jeremy.
Jill.
How long did you work with Aunt Susan? She was
Sullivan.
my teacher for over 50 years. Wow, that's a long time to go to school. I hope it doesn't take me that long. Remember that you are always learning, even if you are not in a classroom. Did you go to college? Yes, I graduated from Radcliffe College in 1904. Where is Aunt Susan now? She passed away several years ago. Now Polly is my assistant.
Did she do better this time?
Yeah.
I think so. Good. Jill.
We need to leave shortly, but you tell me some of your accomplishments that you are particularly proud of. Well, I've been fortunate to accomplish. Thanks so much for spending time with us. I'm definitely going to get an A on my report. That was amazing. Thanks for letting us use your dad's time machine. No problem.
My stomach is telling me it's time to go home for supper. See you guys tomorrow.
And I need to get working on my report. See you at school. Bye, guys.
All right. All right. So,
Jeremy, go and work on the report.
okay. Do you know now why you have your post-it notes with you? Could you?
No,
Okay.
for
So I
writing the
need you
report.
to write whatever new information you learn about Helen Keller. Okay, based on the script that we read. What do you know now about Helen Keller? I'll give you a minute. Try. No, don't include the time machine. Just the real information. About Helen Keller. All right, last chance. 1, 10, 9. If you're done, you may go back to your spot. 8. I need more wondering.
I need to write wondering.
Yes, 7. Okay, but now look at this column.
Oh, there's
So
one.
many post-its. Let's see. Now I know Helen Keller has made 2 movies in her life. Who didn't know that before we read the script? I didn't. I didn't know that. Wow, she made 2 movies, and she was even blind. Amazing. Research on. I know we have a lot of biographers here. I'm sure one of the books here is about Helen Keller. Okay, Helen Keller was with her teacher for 50 years. Amazing. Do you want to be studying with a teacher for 50 years?
No.
Was she with the same teacher for 50 years?
Yes.
Yes. Who was her teacher? Who remembers that? Amazing. All right, let's move over to your wonderings, Martin. Yeah, see, I asked that, right? How did you learn how to read lips?
I wonder what color her hair was.
Yeah, right?
Maybe it was green.
Was it what? Do we know how old she was when she got sick?
2.
She was 2.
She was
And you wondering about what kind of illness she got?
I think it was a fever. I know. It was like fever.
High fever. And read quietly. So we're going to do 15 minutes of sustained silent reading. You can go. Those who need to bookshop, you may do that. Okay. And if you're interested in reading biographies, why not? Okay. So you choose whatever book you want to read today. But I need.
68.
Thank you. She died in 1968. Thank you, Eric. But I need 3 of you to stay on the carpet. I'll be working with 3 of you, okay, for the next 15 minutes.
Me, Benjamin, and Olivia.
Thank you. You're so smart. How did you read my mind? So I need Zachary, Benjamin, and Caroline.
Oh,
So please stay on the
one
rug. Everyone else,
One
you may go. Choose a
You
between.
don't want.
But then if you have 2 rows, then you have to change your voice a little bit if you're reading the other way.
I think I'm
So the narrator.
Helen.
Alright, so Zach, you will be, and I'm just going to be reading along with you because I don't have a plan. Alright, try practicing
Yeah,
your
because it's
voice.
actually good for us.
It's good for you.
Practicing reading.
No, I'm going to do something. What is 7-year-old Helen Keller? Do you have 2 characters or are you just Helen? Yeah, one more.
Joe, Sam, and Joe are best friends. They are in Joe's garage. Joe's dad is an inventor. Last week, the kids decided to try out. To their surprise, they found a teacher.
You're reading.
Yeah, you're right. You're reading.
You'll read it.
You're reading.
Yeah, we're not here.
Joe.
Philadelphia.
Philadelphia? That'd be great.
Could you read? I'm sorry. Could you read that again, please?
Or turn back in time to Philadelphia.
All right. Could you say that pretending that you actually know how to say Philadelphia? Yeah, right?
I know. Back in time to Philadelphia.
Better.
Did you get in trouble for using a time machine without following directions? Actually, I haven't told my dad that we tried it out. Speaking of time travel, I need to complete a report on Helen Keller by tomorrow. I sure could use some original material. How about taking a time machine on another trip excursion?
Oh, hold on. Pause for a second. Caroline, did you read?
No, not really. Not really. Not little.
But it's a bit longer.
Yeah, I know it's longer. So what you can do?
Honorary degree from Harvard University.
All right, hold on. Let me do that phrase, okay? Sorry. I'm going to read it first then, and then we'll read it right after. Okay? Okay, let's go back to the year 1956. That's when Helen Keller received an honorary degree from Harvard University.
Okay, let's go to the year 1956. That's when Helen Keller received an honorary degree from Harvard University.
All right, hold on a second. How do we read that? A city and a state. Cambridge, Massachusetts. Hey, we landed at Harvard University in Cambridge, Massachusetts. Can you do that?
Possible to ask you a few questions about your life? Okay.
know what procrastinating means?
No idea.
Who knows? Zachary, do you know? All right. It's important for you to know the words that you're saying because when you know what it means, it's easier for you to sound real. So when you're procrastinating, you know you have to do it now, but you're delaying it because maybe you're lazy. Okay, so that's procrastinating. All right, continue.
Tell me about growing up in your family. I was born on June 27th, 1880, in Leah, Alabama. My father was a farmer, an editor of a local paper. My father married Kate Adams. They was a very smart couple, and they should hire a teacher from Perkins Institution for Women.
All right, could you do that again?
He said I was a very smart girl, and they should hire a teacher from the Perkins Institution.
All right, all right, feedback. That what you need to work on is to read exactly what's written on your paper. I noticed that you were changing some of the words. That's why I said yeah, all right, something like that. Sometimes, yeah, but we need to practice reading fluently. Reading fluently is reading exactly what you see, all right? So we're going to practice on that. Okay, and you need to practice slowing down. And you're having more difficult job actually because you're reading two lines, right? Two characters, and they're actually talking to each other. So you may want to switch your voice. You know, maybe Jill has a high pitch because she's a girl, yeah, and then the other one sounds like Ben. Yes, that you can practice tonight. So you may take this home, practice tonight, and then we'll practice again tomorrow. Yeah? All right? Thank you. Good job.